when you get the cone on you, like Belladonna says, just stand still, don't move, because it does less damage to you than it does to anybody else. We need to make sure that we get the ads down priority. So the off tank will pick up the ads. The main tank will pick up the boss. You'll stack them pretty much in that octagon that they're in, and so they'll die to splash damage. But we need to focus the ads down. The faster we get the ads down, they'll die if we get them down within a certain amount of seconds. I think it's about 20-25 seconds. Then they'll die at around about between 10 and 25%. So that they'll go down into their sleep phase at that point. If it takes longer, then we have to get them all the way down. But yeah, if we take too long, I think it's about 45-55 seconds, something around there. They'll enrage, and yeah, obviously we don't want that to happen. You don't normally see it on normal because they're pretty squishy. Okay. That's just a heads up. But other than that, yeah, crushing shock to interrupt and stuff, etc. like that. So if you got this is where the crushing shock comes into play. Oh, if you got a merch out.
Am I main tank or off tank? I don't know which.
Who was that?
Couch.
Oh, Couch. Yeah, I got you down as off tank. So you'll pick up. You'll pick up the ads. Yep, and Butters will pick up the main boss.
Okie dokie.
Okay, we're all good to go?
Yep.
Let's do it. It's a nice little soft stack as well in that octagon that we're looking for.
Oh, should I just snagged him? I forgot he moves. I fucking instantly tagged the first thing that popped up.
It's all good. You got that on you, just stand still, everybody else get out of it, and your healers will heal you through it.
Yeah, that was the one that you were supposed to move. That's the thing that you can interrupt there.
Yep, that's the thing we need to make sure that we're hitting.
Stand still.
Oh, I fucking did it again, dude. I'm a dick. I'm so sorry. Ain't gonna happen again though.
It's habit to want to move with it and get it out of group.
Well, as soon as something pops up, man, that's my first thing I do is just instantly press triangle on it and then fucking grabs it.
Well.
That's back up again. Block. Right.
Yeah, I got hit with poison and that.
Healer down! Healer down!
Make sure you get that pickup.
Got her.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're like my designated reser.
That's okay.
I don't know.
Every time I go down, you res me.
Well, I don't know if you're aware of this, but DPS is a dead person service.
Yeah.
Dead person service. I like it.
I dig it. Yeah.
It's true. DPS are the dead people services.
Good job with the poison.
Oh, that's a slow one. That's wasted. If that were, I'm gonna lie. If that were vet now, we've pretty much wiped. As horrible as it seems.
Yeah.
3 bursts out of that, and it's all game. It's game over. You don't want to do more than 2.
Yeah, I was bashing and it just wasn't registering.
Yeah, I think that's why crushing shocks. A lot of people just go crushing shock because it's just so. The bash doesn't always. The bash right now.
It's weird. I hate bashing things.
I've been bashing like things like sometimes it takes 3, 4, 5 bashes. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and you've wasted all your stamina, and now you can't bash, and you needed to. In Maelstrom on the ice round, when the dude starts beating the hell out of the ground and breaking your pad to stand on, I had to turn my poison inject to an interrupt because otherwise I'd sit there bashing him till I'm out of stamina on a stamina character, and it just wouldn't hit him, and I'd get killed because of it.
Okay.
drive me.
I'll take right if
next
you
one.
want to take left off them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I'll take them left.
You want to get into this spot over here, right in that corner. And obviously Belladonna, if you're in your exact spot. Any further back than this line here, and yeah, the boss might reset. We do not want to come back. You see the line I'm pushing across here as well? I'm shooting across this line here. This line here. If anybody comes back further here and he jumps to you, we don't want to be back here anyway as DPS. But yeah, it will reset the boss probably. So we don't want to come any further back than that. We want to be stacked in the middle. We're going to stack in the octagon. He's going to put a big AoE in the octagon. As soon as he puts that AoE in the octagon, we need to back off and soft stack onto the bigger octagon. Avoid those AoEs because that is the manifest wraith, and it's gonna basically it won't do too much to us now, but in vet it's gonna kill you almost instantly the moment it hits you. So the big AoE in the middle, it will basically put a big AoE in the middle, and we just back off, and that AoE explodes into 3 different AoEs, and so therefore we need to avoid those AoEs. Just sidestep them. Dodge roll is been very weird and funky really, so try not to rely on your dodge rolling too much because it doesn't always register that you're out of it. But the healers, yeah, just kite those big main AoEs. Yep.
Quit looking towards me! What the hell?
Tank, put them in the middle. Off tank, you don't have an awful lot to do with this one, unfortunately. Yeah, it's
That's okay. I'm just gonna smoke my joint and fucking watch the fight.
But basically,
You can be our designated dead person reser.
Yeah, he probably will have to.
Sure.
You probably will have to
yeah.
res a few times, especially if it was a vet. You would have to definitely res.
I'm a main DPS anyway.
Okay, let's do this then. You ready?
Yeah,
Oh,
go
I
look
forgot.
at somebody else. Go on.
Here's me like an amateur. I forgot to change my skill. I've still got cushion shotgun as well, spammable. So take him into the middle. Okay, there's that kite. So we bring him back into the middle. Don't chase him.
I don't grab those ads at all.
Oh, the ads. Yes, you grab the ads. I'm sorry. You do have something to do. I forgot completely about the ads. How bad is that of me?
Chained me in.
Yeah, you bring him in.
I've never
Splash
seen
damage.
you do that before.
Splash damage, and we'll focus the ads down as well. Ads should be priorities, to be honest. I forgot about those completely, but that's a good call.
You guys need to stack a lot tighter. You're really spread out.
Yeah, since we're in the middle of that, right?
Everybody come closer, come closer. We need to be near this octagon. You see this octagon here? I'm jumping about in. We need to be in this octagon. If you're out the
Yeah,
octagon...
because he jumps to the furthest person away, that's why your healers are where they are.
Yeah, that's
so he jumps on us.
that's to get out the way, that big red AoE splash.
Okay.
That's the only time you're going to need to leave this octagon. Other than that, you need to be in it.
Stay in the octagon.
Tank, you want to tank him under the archway. Focus the ads down. But the last fight is really the. I mean, these are actually worse than the last fights. I bet. Way worse. This boss is definitely the biggest pain.
I've heard that actually more than once.
This +2 is a nightmare, even on normal. Hello, long time no see.
Right.
Look how he just jumps on my head, comes to visit.
He's like, hey.
I missed you!
Come on, taunt, you big taunt, you son of a bitch. Oh, someone's taking my magic away.
Well, that was good.
Or I spent it
That's
off.
my skill now.
So, quick question. So when you said tank him in the middle, like I'm thinking, okay, middle of the arena, but then I heard you say archway, so should I have him right here?
Yeah, at the archway. Yeah, you should have him.
Okay.
You should have him turned away here. Therefore, he should only then jump right It should only jump right and then jump left, rather than jumping all the way over here. Because if everybody else is in here, because we're all close, the only places we jump is the two furthest away. So he'll jump over there, or he'll jump over there. But that's something we'll definitely get used to as we see it.
This is when you said middle, that's kind of just where my brain.
In my head, I already thought middle of the octagon, and I know that I'm not very good at reiterating my points.
Yeah. I just didn't want to. I got what you said, but I just didn't want to go and all of a sudden move.
That's on me. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Before we go into this, okay. So nobody going yet. The tank will tank him over there. Okay. And you'll tank him over there, and we'll have one of the healers who wants to heal the tank. We'll stand over there with the tank.
Yeah, I'll heal the tank and do the spit.
Okay, so you'll go over there, Mr. Longstrong. You need to come back over here because you're not either of those things. And the other healer will go. The other healer will go over there. That'll be your spot right over there. So right at the very opposite end of the arena. And Mr. Longstrong's going over there again, just for fun. Okay.
just like Vanna White it.
I know, yeah. I'm gonna give him a place to go to now. Okay, so what we're gonna need is this is front gate, and the other one over there on the opposite side is back gate, which we can't see right now. But I'm gonna assign you what we call lanes. This here is standing on this spot here where I'm standing is lane 1. When the AOE comes, you need to hang around there at all times. Just hang around here. When the AOE comes on your feet, where it drops and then drops and drops and drops, it's like a lightning AOE that'll keep dropping. And we'll just say the lightning AOE. You'll just basically just kite it back and just move back very slowly, but at this pace, and you'll move back this direction away from the boss. So the boss will be there, and you'll just walk it back. This is lane 2. And you'll do the same thing. And this is lane 3, this dot here. Right here, in between, see there's one there. So there's one there. This here is lane 4. This here will be the healer's lane on that dot. This here is lane 5. And then I'm going to move out of the way before we aggro him. There's 3 other lanes, which are 6, 7, 8 across the other side. So let me assign DPS. So if I can get who are my DPS? Let me have a quick look. So if I can get Syndra, if you're lane 1, this one here. Molly, since you're already on it, lane 2.
Okay.
And remember, lane 3 here. This is the most awkward one. If we get Liquid, can you go on lane 3?
This guy's
yeah. You don't. These two the lanes here. One will take it back here. One will take it back here, and so you don't.
Yep.
So obviously,
I don't want to go back here either, right?
No,
you want to go like
you'll go here.
This is
like here.
Yep, you're right here. Okay.
Okay.
So lane 3, yeah, okay, perfect. Lane 4, I'll take lane 4 here so I can see things, because I want to be able to see things. Lane 5, if I no-scoped, or JFK here, over this, you'll be lane 5. So from now, if you just stand here for me. Stand there. Lane 6, which is the first pad there, June, if you want to come here for me. And so again, June, you'll be one that doesn't go into the gate area. You'll make sure that this will be your finishing point. This is where you'll kite to. And then who have I got left? I've got Mr. Longslong. So you're lane 7. So you'll take the middle of the 2 pads over there. And I'm missing one person. Who haven't I said so far?
So you're opposite me, Long.
Oh, Elzenga, you're lane 8. So you'll be the lane 1 out in this gate, and you will take it to the gate, okay? So you'll be here. Now, anybody who's in lane 5, 6, 7, 8, you see where you guys over here, these 4 over here, when the boss jumps, and he jumps, I think it's 90%.
71.
Is it 90? Is the first one? The first one's pretty quick.
91.
75, 50, and 25.
Okay, yeah, so at 90, you'll go over to that gate. And lanes 1, 2, 3, 4 will go over to this gate. Healers, there is a spot at the back, just here, that is safe. If you're absolutely unsure of where you're going to be able to find it, if group healer goes to the home gate and tank healer goes to the back gate.
I usually just cower back here in a corner.
Yeah,
that usually works out pretty well.
There is a sweet spot right back in the corner. Yeah, that you can hit, and the same goes for tanks. Main tank, if you can find that sweet spot, then go and find it. If not, then go to home gate, and off tank, go to back gate.
How far back into this home gate area should I be going?
When you're kiting or when you're at the jump phase?
At the jump phase.
You see where I'm standing now?
Yep.
And I'm shooting
About
across
here.
there. Yep. Behind that. So anywhere behind that.
Behind this. Okay.
Because if you're out here, if you're out where your lane is, you're gonna die.
Yep. Okay. So like back right here.
Yep. Back about here. Yeah. And just make sure you spread out as well, because you'll have AOE on your feet. Protectors are a primary target. So they've got to go down first because we can't do any damage to the boss without it. But mainly it's staying in your lane and staying close to you. You don't have to be absolutely precise and be on it, but just make sure that if you're on those lanes, you're not going to be, basically crossing over with everybody else. Off tank, your job here is going to be taking off the spiders and debuffing the protector as well. So if you make sure you've got pierce armor on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Readings. One last question.
And taking over the tank, of course, if he dies as well. Yes. Yes.
So in this kiting phase, I'm in lane 3. What's happening to me?
There'll be a red AOE drop on your feet. Okay, like it's only a small one. It kind of looks like it's hard to explain. I was gonna say it looks like the conversion.
I'll figure it out. So red AOE on my feet.
But
it's like a liquid splash.
It will.
Okay.
It'll drop
pop.
It'll drop 4 times. It'll drop 1 splash every second. And you don't want to be caught in any of them. So basically what you do is just walk back very slowly into this area until all the splashes are done.
Okay.
But if you walk them into anybody else, it's gonna like overlap it and it's gonna kill them. Just like if you walk into somebody else's, it's gonna kill you. That's
if I run too fast, are like all 4 of them gonna hit me at like one time or something?
No, it just means if, let's say for instance, one every second, I'm putting 1 down. Here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. Whereas if you run fast, it's like here's one, here's one, here's one, here's one, and by the time they've all down, you're like, I've got nowhere else to run back to because there's things behind you. So,
okay, gotcha. Okay.
So you'll run out of space to run back. So yeah, just keep it steady. Okay, so we're all in our lanes. Yep, we're all ready to go.
So in the jump phase, I go to the main gate, and then I'm going back to where I am now.
Yes.
Is that?
Yep. The tank, you could probably survive it if you can't find the spot. But there is a sweet spot, pretty much either side of this light, this big light. There's like a tiny little sweet spot, but it's only room for 1 person, so you don't want to be like going where the healer goes. So you might have, like, for instance, I might go here, and like the other tank goes here or something, or the healer goes there. But yeah, so off tank and healer normally will take those spots in the corners here. But it can be a bit finicky. I'm not gonna lie, and if you get hit, it's gonna kill you.
So like this is like the sweet spot, Bill.
Yep.
Alright, now so am I dragging anything to the boss, or is there any specific spot you like to keep things?
If you can keep like this, if there's any spiders that you can pull in front of the boss, if they come at any time, then that's great. They're so weak in normal, it's not a problem. But obviously in vet, it would be nice if they were coming into the splash area.
AOEs and shit. Yeah.
Yep. But just mainly debuffing the
that deal that makes the boss immune. Yeah,
the protector. So there's a protector. Just keep. When we say a protector, it's like a dwarven sphere for those who don't know it. And it will pop up. I will call it home gate, middle, or back gate, and it'll pop up in any one of those sectors. When you say it, and we see it, we've got to go and deal with it. But try and keep your rough shape. Heals are going to be. It's going to be so difficult for the healer that's back here for awesome. So you've got to look after yourselves. Don't be standing in too many AoEs because you can see how spread out we are. It's not an easy job for the healers. So just they're going to want to put like little bits of heals down here and there. These spots are for the actual phase. So we're going to go in closer on the boss. We're going to soft stack around the boss, and then we're going to try and time ourselves to come back for when these kite phases come up. these channel
Okay.
phases. So whilst I've given you these phases now, don't just stand there the entire time. Go in close, because the heals otherwise are going to be even worse. It's going to be hard for the healers. Okay? But just try and maintain this kind of shape, but closer together, as it were.
Okay.
Okay, we're ready to go.
A bit.
On you, tank. You've tanked this before, right, Buttered?
No.
Don't get hit by that. Oh. That big cone, my bad. That big cone is absolutely fucking lethal. You do not want to be in it. It breaks your armor, and it's horrible. Just sidestep it when it comes up. And we got jump phase, and I didn't notice it came so quick. I'm so used to doing vet now. That came really quick. My bad, guys. I should have called that.
Yeah, I thought that was the jump phase we ran to the gate.
Yeah, we do.
Doing the AoE, right?
That's the AoE. There's your channels. My bad. It's because we've got that first 10% so quick, and I'm not used to it. I was like, oh shit. Oh shit.
So we did both, the jump and the AoE.
Yep.
You did the jump in the air. I went to the gate, and that was a bad move.
No, you did the right thing.
Is he taunted? Oh, I was gonna say, is he taunted? I didn't know if the tank ever went down or what. Judo.
We need to get people up if we can.
I got yep.
Yeah, you're responsible for your side if you're there's a protector up in the middle. AoEs, lanes. Good job.
Always
down.
right now.
Now would be your time to Warhorn and hit your ultis. Get ready for your lanes. He's going to spit any second. Oh, gates, gates.
Oh shit!
Oh, my gosh, I got caught again. How stupid am I?
Yeah, me too.
Seriously, you're DPSing too quick. Slow it down. I'm just kidding.
Sorry about that.
I'm like not expecting it. AoEs, lanes. So that it all came at once. It all came so fast. Cheers, couch.
Thank you. Sorry.
Protector at main gate.
Yep. Okay. Spiders are out.
Dude, they're so squishy. As soon as I chain them, they explode.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they really are normal. Yeah. There's a protector in the middle. There is one other phase at 25% after the next jump lanes. Should we walking forward? Should we walking back in your lanes?
I started too far back, I guess.
It's all good. Let's get everybody up. At 25%, just to be aware.
Another protector's up.
He will put fire on the ground, and you want to be in 1/4 of the arena. And it's cut into the front gate, back gate, boss side, and the back side. And so you don't want to be crossing those fire over. You don't want to be standing in the middle. If you get caught in one fire, it's okay. If you get caught in two, it's not good. AoEs, channels.
I think we overlapped.
Sorry.
Yeah, just
It's
make
just
sure
not
you.
enough room when you have two of those AoEs on his post.
Yeah, that's why we're trying to stay in lanes and try. You get used to like the patterns that you walk back in, and especially if you're in the same sort of
So then
lanes
we're
every
supposed to
time.
walk back to the gate, right? Or just walk back anywhere?
You walk back slowly, but you walk back towards the gate. But you, let's say for instance, Syndra, you will go to like as I'm looking at the left side of the gate, whereas
There's a
like
protector behind the
Molly will
boss.
go to the right side of the gate. And Kite.
Shit.
You were back in the right spot though, but you just went back there perhaps a little quick. It's really important to go slowly because otherwise those AoEs you're going to run out of space, and those AoEs will stack up on you.
Look out for the jump and 50.
Yep, 50% is up.
Gates, go to the gate. Let's go to the gate. Everybody at the gate. Sector in the middle. Don't spread out too much. Harness magic up and whatever you need to do. Okay, let's get rid of the protector. And oh, channels. That's going to cause us no end of problems. Yeah. That was not a good time for that to happen.
Yeah, we're doing pretty well though.
Front gate, protector.
Protector main gate.
Okay, after the next jump phase, remember what I told you about the fire AoE? There'll be, out of the 4 quarters, the fire will hit 3. We just need to be, we can get hit by 1 fire, but we cannot get hit by more than that. Channels. Protector front gate. Good job on the channels, guys. Really good job on the channels.
I feel like that's like an antique fucking ringtone at this point.
It's like, we're busy, don't talk to me.
Get ready for jumps. I'll protect
Protector
first,
in the middle.
and then we're going to have jumps straight after, so get ready. And then after that we're going to have fire. Oh, we're going to have AoEs first. Oh my gosh, channels. That wasn't a good one. Jumps coming. Oh, we need to
I was
push
back
this
for the
outside.
jump and then I got the thing.
Yeah, it happened to me too. Just
Yeah,
get out of it.
Jump.
Oh my god.
2,
That would kill me in VAT. I know that for sure.
3, and done. 4, there we go. Then we come back out now.
Protector over in the back gate.
Okay,
Fire.
here's the fire AoE. Get caught by one of them. Don't let it lap over though. There we go. AoEs, channels.
Shit, I'm not in my channel.
Holy crap. I'm gonna owe somebody some shit.
It's all good. It's just spatial awareness. That's all it comes down to. This entire fight is just spatial awareness. The DPS doesn't even matter. Fire AoEs. Here they come. Just get caught in one of them. Don't get caught in more. They can be purged because you have a dot on you, but it's not much worse in vet than it is in normal. So.
Back gate.
Okay.
Channels. That's going to go badly for me. Is it because you're running out of room, Sindra?
Huh?
Is it because you're
Are you
running out
running
of
I
room?
tried to go slowly.
Yeah,
Did I not go slowly?
No, you're just running out of room, it feels
Yeah,
like.
just start slightly in front of your channel. I've got to be honest with you. I gave you the hardest channels. The 8 and 1 are the hardest channels to do. So you might want to start just slightly in front of it. So always position yourself slightly in front. Yeah, that's going to give you a little bit more room when it comes up.
That hurt.
Yeah, I saw what happened there. It is just it is you running out of room slightly. So just see where where I'm picking up Elgensa here. Start there.
Yeah.
Start there. Make that your channel start point. That'll make life a little bit easier for you.
It gets me with the fire, which makes me back up.
You're right. Yep. Yep. But just definitely go forward, and try and stay forward as much as you want to try and stay in that lane. Go a little bit more forward than where you are.
Front gate. Protector.
And then there's
Oh, not a good time for that to happen. Yeah, that was unfortunate there, to be fair. We got caught around it, but we got it done. Hopefully you got to see those channels a bit though. And it might be that because I gave you the toughest channel. I mean, I have to say my channel back here is dead easy. I wouldn't normally take this. I just wanted to be able to see things. Because there's absolutely loads of room for.
Great sword if you don't need it, Armageddon.
Who was that?
Couch. That's actually like one of the only things I wanted from this place.
Okay, alright, it's yours. It's yours, dude.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I think the only thing that really messed me up was when we kept calling the jump even though it wasn't coming.
Yeah,
it really threw me out of position.
Thank you.
I think it's harder for the tanks. I think they've got to absolutely as well time it perfectly. But yeah, it's a little easier on vet. I mean, that's a ridiculous thing to say. It's because like the DPS then I was unsure because it was so fast. I was like, oh my gosh, we're burning it, and then it just stopped because everybody was like, oh, run to the gates. But yeah, normally it is a lot a lot easier on vet because it's pretty obvious because like, as soon as you get to 26%, you know it's coming. Whereas like I was at 29% thinking it's coming soon because we're burning it so fast.
Yeah.
But that was a good job.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, the channels work. So normally, when you don't use those channels, we see loads and loads of deaths all over the show. I mean, literally all over the place.
Yeah, because they're just spreading the AOE.
So that was a really good job on that, guys. Really good job.
Yay!
Thanks, everyone.
No problems. Yep.
Yeah,
and we'll continue to work on this. And I'll say in the next couple of weeks, I hopefully we'll be running this on vet. And yeah, so everybody just try and we'll get some good practice.
Any practice on my backing up?
And the next run at 7:30.
Sindra, you're only like 7 soul gems.
It is.
What's up? Just kidding. Is at 7:30?
I'm kidding.
At
I give you
7:30
some
your
soul
time.
gems.
Yes.
I've got so many.
No, don't give me any.
40 minutes. Yeah. Yep.
It's like, oh my god.
Please don't. I have over 1,200.
Cheers, guys. Thanks very much. You guys have a good one. Thanks for coming.
Well, thanks everybody.
The video will be online as well, so if you need to review anything I've said, yeah, the video will be on my Twitch, so it'll be in the stream on Discord.
Okay.
Awesome.
I'll have to watch it and see if there's anything I should have. You'll have to tell me what I should have been doing.
Well, you can probably see. You can probably see from what I was. I mean, don't watch what I did because I did it terribly a couple of times. But yeah, I mean, you can see the lanes are going to move back on. But one thing I would say, Sindra, is if like because this spot you don't have much to move back into.
Start about here.
If you start here, it's going to give you all this room here to get all the way back into this spot, and you can see.
Yeah, because I was having to like kind of come out a little bit myself to walk back.
Yeah, that's a much bigger space.
And then when I got back here a couple times, I overlapped with other people who had walked back, and that probably did it then.
It's unfortunate because we were burning it so quick that if it came in a phase where there was either protector here or if there was a phase where we had to get back to the gate, yeah, it's unfortunate because everybody was clustered around here and you're in the worst position possible because actually you're running back to spot. That's your safe spot and they've just messed it all up for you. So it's not necessarily your fault.
Your safe zone is no longer safe.
It's not necessarily your fault.
Well, when the fire comes too, should I just stand in the fire and block?
Yeah, just as long as you're in one fire.
I didn't mean to do that.
It's a big AOE that comes around here, but yeah, as long as you're only in one fire, it's okay because there'll be three fires. There'll be one come here, one come over there, one here,
maybe one over there,
and one over there.
Because that got me a couple times where I backed out to get out of the fire, and then the AOE came on me, and I tried to back up further, and I ran out of room.
Probably because you had an overlap of fire here.
Yep.
And then you got the dots.
Yeah.
You could take one fire. This is a dangerous area though. You might want to just step back onto your circle when the fire's going, because then you're only going to get caught in one fire onto your pad here.
Yeah, because right here overlaps. Over here overlaps. Over here, like pretty much like where like a half sphere would overlap.
It's like a Venn diagram, and you don't want to get caught in the middle of the Venn diagram.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
All right.
I learned a lot.
No problems. That's good. Then. That's good. No problems. I'll speak to you.